Hey y'all, I'm Lily O'Reilly. This is Lily O'Reilly Reviews, and today we're going to be reviewing The Night King by Uberrime. So let's get to it, huh? Okay, so today we're going to be reviewing The Night King by Uberrime. This retails for about $99 USD, and it is a hand-sculpted, 100% silicone A-spot or anterior fornix targeting dildo. I personally really love this one design-wise. It is so nice to have a proper long dildo because it has a fairly generous base. It is strap-on compatible, which is something I needed. So, their description on the site says that with a tapered phallic head, prominent secondary ridge, and highly textured and dramatically curved shaft, this dildo slightly widens toward the base. The Night King was made for depth play, such as A-spot stimulation, or shallow wraparound external G-spot or prostate stimulation using the extra length as a handle. I see the design. I personally am a really big fan of A-spot play. That's when your toy, if this is your cervix, gets up behind your cervix and rattles around in what's basically like your vagina's attic. It's that little extra bit of space. Big fan. This was made to get back there. Now, if you just like G-spot play, this is a really good one for that too, because it's got the head ridge and the secondary ridge right in together, which means as it goes in, thump, thump, as it comes out, thump, thump, you can just grind it on your G-spot very effectively. Now, this is a one-size toy. This is the size it comes in. It's a good size, but it's a lot. It does retail for $99 USD, and I have it in medium, which is Shore 8A. That is their recommended firmness. It's pretty firm. It's got a little squish to it, but not too much, you know? It's a lot of toy. They do have firmnesses ranging from soft and squishy 0030. They have soft 0050. They have medium 8A. They have medium 12A, and then they have firm 16A. I don't know if I would necessarily go much firmer than this for me personally, but if you like a very hard toy, like if you've used things like the Enjoy wand or you like glass toys, you could probably go firmer and still have fun with it. I would also say for strap-on use, I probably wouldn't go... You could maybe go to the 0050, but I definitely wouldn't go soft and squishy because this one is already kind of... It works okay, but it can be a little hard to control given the floppiness. I think going softer might make that a little worse. Of course, that's what hands are for. You just guide it in. It's not the end of the world. In terms of color, you get one color included. You can add up to 3 colors total. A base, an add-in, and then like an accent color. There are additional fees for additional colors after the first. There is additional fees for the color shift pigments like you see in the silver here that's got a really nice little like shimmer to it. Yes. There's also an option to put a vaculock or a bullet vibrator hole in the bottom. I did not go with that because I really like the way this pour looks. And although I do have vaculock toy, like I have the sex machine that does the thrusting, I just don't like having the hole in the bottom of my toy. I don't know why. I would much rather hook something to my sex machine that's got an O-ring and put my toys in it like a harness. It feels better to me for the long-term stability of my toy. To each their own. Now, in terms of dimensions, total length is 9 inches or 22.8 centimeters. Of that, the insertable length is at least 8 inches or 20 centimeters. I think he was being, well, maybe. It really depends. So this is about 1 inch on me. An inch would take you up to about here. I think a lot of people would actually be able to get down on this taper, so you might be able to get 8.5 inches insertable. The head diameter at the wide part is 1.67 inches, or like 4.2 centimeters. The shaft diameter, on average, because some parts are broad, some parts are low, is about 1.7 inches or 4.3 centimeters. And then the maximum diameter at any point on the thing, which is probably like right here, is 1.91 inches or 4.85 centimeters. Overall, it is a big, girthy, ridiculously textured toy. And I'm going to go test it, and then I will come back and let you know what I think. Let's do that. Okay, so first off, I've been remiss. I'm sorry, I forgot about Joe. Joe is our statistically average penis. He is the statistical, scientifical midpoint of all the peni in the world that one study covered. He is also our comparison point to see if other toys are average, because, you don't know how big my hands are. I could have big old lumberjack mitts and you wouldn't have a clue. So, comparing base to base, this is a toy that is longer than average. Comparing width to width, this is a toy that is fairly close to average on the narrow parts. But when you look at the spikes of girth, they are going to be quite a bit wider, which tracks. Now, I'll be the first to admit, I am not a person who likes really, really textured toys. This has been a problem for the entire time of my reviewing. Stuff like this is more challenging for me because, I don't know, I got a fussy vagina, I guess. I don't know, guys. I had a little bit of trouble warming up to this one because of the intensity of the texture. It is not that the surface is rough. It's all platinum cured silicone. It's incredibly smooth. It takes lube really well. It is a soft, it's a silicone toy. It's not raspy. But once I came the first time, once I got over that initial hump, it's a good toy. I like depth. In the actual use, you can see, but I lacked maybe 2 inches of getting the whole thing in there. I had about, maybe less. I think I hit 6 or 7 inches of toy. And it's good. It does exactly what it's meant to do. The head is very blunt. It nudges right up in and behind into your available space. It rattles your anterior fornix beautifully. All of these textures on the way in hit you in the G-spot just like they're meant to do. They give a very good, fulfilling, deep orgasm. I also tried using it as suggested by holding it here and just using this part on my G-spot. It was glorious. The ridge here and the ridge here, the two of those together, provide just a constant rolling thump, 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 thump into your G-spot that I think my eyes crossed. I know I saw white. It wrecked me really nicely. And normally I don't like when they have this kind of keel on the underside because it can feel a little pointy. But this one is very nicely blunted. I didn't have any irritation on the lower region of the labia connectal area. Where you get the fourchette piercing. That's all fine. This is clearly a very well-designed toy by somebody who understands how vaginas work. If you like hella depth, that's intended for vagina depth. We're not talking the shokushu 2.5 feet of anal depth play. We're talking about vaginal depth. Really, really good toy. If you are pegging someone or you like anal depth, I would honestly say this is worth a try if your butt's okay with texture. I knew straight out the gate this would never be an anal toy for me because I need like shakushu levels of smooth. You get any kind of texture like this, I'm out. But hey, if you got yourself a bottom that likes rocky road, this'll do it. This will genuinely rock a prostate, I believe. So it's a good toy. I'm happy with it. I don't 100% know if I'm going to keep it long term. I'll probably give it another go or two. If you want to keep an eye on when I do put it up for sale, if I do, I've got an eBay link. It's like eBay/user Bunish, I believe. I'll put my toys up there as I clean out the giant tote in my basement of toys that need to go. Again, if you want to buy this, I will put the link to Uberrime down there. They are a small toy shop. They are worth supporting. And their toys, I've never had a serious complaint. I've never had bubbles. I've never had defects. And I've seen a lot of their toys. I genuinely think they pour good. And before the hiccups start, if you want to find me, all the places I exist online, find.lilyoreilly.com. Yes. That's all I got. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. I'm going to wrap it up. This is my final day filming in this location, so I'm going to pack everything up tonight, and the next time you see me, it will be different. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye.